Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ragit Muhammad Torik from Group 4 Geometric Modeling, and today I am going to demonstrate or show you how to make or create and explain an object and explain the tools on Blender for beginners and for basic users, for basic first time users. So firstly, uh, we need a blank canvas. We're gonna delete all this by pressing A, by selecting it by pressing A, and we press X to delete this. So now we have a blank canvas. Now I'm going to explain. This cursor over here in the middle is where our object is going to be placed when we input it. So we press Shift A and we add our object. So there are a ton of options over here what we can add, but for now I'm going to put a plane over here like this. Now uh, we can see we have a plane over here, but what are we gonna make is a floor and a wall, like a square wall or a cube wall. So first we're going to add a little bit of detail over here. So what we're going to do is we add modifier here to the plane. So we add the solidify modifier so we can add thickness to the object that we are going to generate. So we add the thickness over here. We can add like this is okay. This is fine. Okay, and then we always, if we want to even the thickness, we always have to take the even thickness over here. So next we are going, this doesn't look like quite yet a floor, but we are going to make that now. So what we do is we duplicate this object that we just made over here, plane, by pressing Shift D. See, we now have two of the object, and over here we can see plane 1, plane 001, and we press right click to disable the movements of the objects. First, if we do that again, if we press Shift D and we left click, it will stay on where our mouse were left. But we're not going to do that. We're going to right click so it disable the movement. So Shift D, right click, so it will stay on the original place. Now we are going to move it on top, but we are going to do it in a straight line. So we are going to press G and Z for the Z axis, or for the Z and for the Z axis. So we're gonna place this right over the top over here. Now we are going to edit this thickness a little bit more smaller, like this. Now we have two plane, but we are going to make this plane into wooden planks. So what we're going to do is we go on top, the viewpoint, or we can also use our um, middle mouse button, but pressing this will be easier. Same thing, but this time is for the x-axis. So we press G, X. We're going to move it. Wait, no. We're going to scale it. I mean, we're going to scale it. So scale. The shortcut is S and X, like this. Now we have the wooden planks over here, like this, and we can see from the side. Look at that. Okay, but it doesn't look real enough in the eyes, so we're gonna add another modifier. We add a bevel, and we're gonna edit the amount of the bevel. This is fine. Okay, now we are going to move it to the left. We press G and X. we're gonna move it to the left like this. Now we are going to add this wooden planks into many more, but we don't need to press Ctrl Shift D and duplicate it one by one. It will be a hassle. So what we're going to do is we add another modifier and we add an array like this. So we're gonna add like, I don't know, this much, and we are going to add a gap between the planks like this on the relative offset. This is nice enough, but this is not even enough, so it will not be a problem because we are going to add a wall uh, on the side of the floor. Okay, so now how do we add on the floor? We press Shift A and we add another mesh. This time we add a cube like this. So once we add a cube, don't worry, our floor is still there, but it's just underneath or inside the cube. So we are going to put um, our cube directly beside the plane that we just made. So first of all, we are going to go to edit mode by pressing tab. As you can see here, it's now edit mode. If you press tab again, it's now object mode, or you can just press here. So press tab. Now we are going to select the face of the cube. So all of the faces here in the cube are selected, but we are just going to select three of the faces of the cube. I mean four. So we are going to press here, or we can press 3 like this. It's selected. Now we press shift and left mouse button like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we press X, delete all the faces. As we can see here. Oh, let's do that again. Uh, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We press X, delete faces here. Now we have only the two left face of the cube. So we're gonna move this a little bit so it's even with the bottom of the plane. So we press G Z. Oops, GZ. GZ. Over here. It's not quite even yet. Over here. Okay, that's nice. Now that we have the uh, wall, we can add thickness to it. How? Oh wait, let me modify this real quick. Let's add bevels so it looks a little bit real. Um, okay, now we add a cube. Now we add thickness to this cube so it looks a little bit more like a wall, like this. We add solidify thickness like that. But as you can see here, it's not quite even. It's not quite even. See, it's a little bit bent up. So this is the time where we press even thickness like that. Okay, now we have a floor and a wall. Okay, that's it for my demo, for my presentation. Thank you very much.